What is up, GT gang? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, I'm Mojo, and today we're going to be back working on the Charger. Excuse my voice, I just woke up not too long ago. But we got the truck loaded up with tools. We're heading back to the Charger. We're going to pull the radiator support and get it ready to get brought over and have the engine dropped in. So it's going to have to get trailered like 30 miles. And we're pulling off the radiator support so that as soon as we get it to where it's going, we can drop the engine in and put it all back together very quickly. Trying to basically make it as ready as possible to drop the engine in without making it so we can't trailer it. So obviously I'll have to bolt the crash bar back up because I won't have that radiator support to put a tow strap on. Or I guess I can put the tow strap on the subframe, but we'll see how it goes, guys. Stay tuned. Hope you guys like the video, and I'll see you at the end. All right, everybody. Unfortunately, I forgot my hood light again, so you're gonna have to, unfortunately, deal with poor lighting. But as you can see, my wiring harness is pretty tarnished. I have this cloth tape that I plan on using all the way around it. It makes it look extremely professional and, most importantly, brand new. So last time we worked on this, I had my bumper removed. So what I'm going to do is remove my front bumper, and that way I can remove the radiator support. Looks like there's 2 bolts over here, down in there, and then 2 over there, and then we'll see what else there brings. But I'll let you guys know what I find and what has to be removed in order to remove that radiator support, because the idea is to just slide the engine straight in. So that's the plan. I'm gonna go ahead and get started and get you guys on a time lapse. So we've got the front bumper off and my headlight fell out. I forgot that I didn't have that one bolted on. That sucks. I plan on getting new headlights anyway. Not really a big deal. So the plan is, I have to remove this headlight. It looks like a very small socket there. I'll remove those, and then I'm able to remove this crash radiator support. We should be able to just take off 2 bolts here and here, here and there, and then just see where we're at. Again, it looks like there's another bolt here, but some kind of seam sealer here as well. So I'm really hoping we're able to get this off today. Okay guys, so what I ended up doing was I removed my hood latch, 2 13mm bolts. There is 3 13mm on each side. We have 2 here, 1 here, same thing on the opposite side. It looks like I am gonna have some wires that are gonna have to move around here. So this should, in theory, just pull right out. Something's holding it on. Oh, okay. All right guys, let me show you what's up. These brake lines are mounted to the radiator support. So we're gonna have to remove that, and then it should come free. All right, so it's about to come out, guys. So on both sides, we have the same thing. Oh, yeah, totally forgot about these. But yeah, I did know they were here. Our, looks like probably our airbag sensors right there. So it looks like 10 mils. We'll go ahead and take those out. And whenever I take a bolt out of the radiator support, what I'm gonna do is thread it right back in the hole so I don't lose it. Airbag sensors are removed. This should come right out. Goodness. There we go. Radiator support is removed. Now I'm going to put those 10mm bolts back in the radiator support so I don't lose them and I know where they go. Okay guys, so now that that's removed, I'm going to cloth tape the entire harness. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly how bad it is. It definitely needs a revival all the way around, almost all the way back to where it meets the chassis. All of this will get cloth taped, and then at certain points I will also throw some electrical tape to kind of hold it all together, because that cloth tape, I'm not sure how it reacts under heat. It's made for this exact application, engine-based stuff, but you just never know, you just don't know. So I'll throw some electrical tape here and there. It's gonna look super professional, guys. I'm really excited. Now that you guys have a little bit of a before, in the power of editing, you will see the after in 3, 2, one. Okay, so my battery died at 60%, so luckily I have a new one. But anyway, I've got these wires left. So as a comparison, this is where I started. I do have to add electrical tape in areas, like a lot of them will look like this, where I have at the end of where the connector is, I will have electrical tape on all of them. This is what it looks like. Like I said, guys, this will completely transform your wiring harness to look like something that is aftermarket or just straight up professional. I mean, total game changer. I still have to do this right here. I don't have my clip remover tools, and I don't want to damage these clips. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this for another day, probably tomorrow. And I also did this side, which is down here. And I stopped right there. So it looks super, super good, guys. I'm really, really excited. And we'll go ahead and do some more tomorrow. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We're prepping the engine to get dropped in. So I'm super, super hyped. Thank you guys so much for watching. Radiator support was actually pretty easy to get out. So yeah, finished the wiring harness. I have to, I'm going to look into trying to finish my line lock by the end of the week, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get to it. It's literally just one wire, and then the other wire goes to ground on the solenoid. So it's pretty simple. I probably should have done that before I did all this wiring harness stuff, but I'll figure it out, guys. It's really not that big of a deal. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'll see you in the next one where we completely get this thing ready. And there's a couple other odd and end stuff that I have to do. So stay tuned for the next one, guys. Thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.